Alright, so hey, what's going on guys? I'm back with another video, and today's video is the top 10 PC games to buy in 2016. Now, these are not in order, these are just like random, so don't think that I choose one over the other, because that is not the case. Coming in at number 10 is Overwatch. It was released in May 2016 for the PC, PlayStation, and Xbox One. It is multiplayer and is a first-person shooter game which was developed by Blizzard Entertainment. So in Overwatch, you're pretty much put into two teams of 6, with each player selecting one out of the several predefined set characters, which have different moves and skills. The heroes are divided into 4 classes: offense, defense, tank, and support. Players on each team work together to secure and defend control points on the map. Now, if you like these type of games, I'd recommend playing it with like a few people, as it can be pretty fun, and I can't wait to get my copy for the Xbox One. Although this is PC games, still just one for the Xbox One. Now, coming at number 9 is Battlefront. Now, this game is one huge game. The graphics look amazing, and if you don't know what it is, it's like pretty much one of the Star Wars games. It released in November the 17th in 2015. But I'll still count it as 2016, as it's only like 1 month, 2 months away from January, not even. So Battlefront is a series of first-person and third-person shooters. Now, it also has third-person view, if I didn't say first-person as well, which you could of course switch whatever you desire more. Now, of course, this didn't just come out for the PC, it also came out for the new gen consoles, which were the Xbox One and the PS4. Now, you can do a lot of things in this game. There are multiplayer, so you can play with other people, with your friends and all that. You got vehicles, you just got all these cool things. You can change your hero to like Darth Vader if that's your thing. But yeah, I would suggest getting it. I think it's like $70 for console, but for PC, if you go to Steam, they'll have a sale. Just get it then, it'll be like really cheap. Coming in at number 8 is XCOM 2. It released in February the 5th, 2016. The game is pretty much like a military organization trying to fight off an alien invasion, which of course they have lost the war and is now resistance forced against the occupation of Earth. In a nutshell, they are lost and they're trying to work out how to like work this out, if that's a thing. Now, it is single player, multiplayer. You can cross-platform multiplayer, which is pretty cool. Now, this is of course on Steam. So the game is a strategy-based game, tactical-based game, of course sci-fi because there's aliens and all that stuff. As I said, it has single player, multiplayer. Of course, it's an action game, an RPG, and pretty much all that stuff. Now, I would suggest getting this game if you're into like aliens and all that kind of jazz, because it looks like a pretty good game, but I just wouldn't purchase it because that's not my type of game. I'm more into like RIP. Okay, coming out at number 7, I'm pretty sure most people have heard of this game, Doom. Now, there were a series back in the days, and I think the first one came out in like 2004. I believe it's Doom 3. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm like 70% sure. So that's not 100%, but it's 70%. It is a sci-fi fiction game, which is a first person, and was published by, I don't know how to pronounce this properly, Bethesda. Fuck, I sound like a retard. I'll just put it up in like an annotation. So it's pretty much a refresh of all the Doom series, if that makes sense, because like they made older ones and all that shit. Now, there is single player and multiplayer, of course, and of course this came out for the other consoles. So on the multiplayer, there are several modes such as Team Deathmatch, Domination, Clan Arena, which is, I've never heard of that, but yeah. So you've got that cool jazz stuff. And yeah. Coming in at number 6 is No Man's Sky. Now, this is a new release title, which is based on a science fiction game set in a infinite galaxy. So the idea is to explore and survive in this galaxy that just keeps generating, and that's what I believe is the whole idea. Of course, it's only single player. It currently doesn't have multiplayer, and I don't think it would have multiplayer, but Maybe in the future they might put it in. It was released on the. It's getting released on the 11th of August 2016. So that's our new upcoming title. I don't know why. I think I might have said it was released already, but it's not. Now some pretty cool things. It's filled with these unique plants and life forms that can be dangerous and like fuck you up in a way, which is pretty weird because like I've never seen a game something like this except for like Plants. I think it's like Plants vs Zombies on the Xbox or some shit. But we don't talk about Xboxes on this channel. Coming in at number 5 is a really fun game I like to play. It is Tom Clancy, The Division. So it is an online game only, and it's a open world third-person shooter. It was developed by, obviously, Ubisoft. If you didn't know that, now you know it. Their games are generally pretty good, except for, I think it was that freaking hacking one. I think it's like Overwatch. No, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. So it's kind of like COD in a way, except for like 10 times better, plus Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So if you put them two together times 10, it pretty much makes The Division. Okay, so Nvidia worked with the crew at The Division to make this game. It's incredible. The graphics are so nice on this, especially when you're playing on a PC. On a console, it's not the best, but it's still good. But on a PC, oh man, the graphics are so good. Coming in at number 4 is Dark Souls 3. Now, it released in March 24th this year. It's an action role-playing video game developed by From Software and was published by the fucking Nintendo Bandai Namco Entertainment. And yeah, now this looks like one of them like medieval kind of games. I personally haven't played it and haven't really watched many videos. In saying that, I still have watched a few, and from what I'm seeing, if you like them like dark kind of like medieval games, this will actually be a pretty fun game. Now this is played in third person perspective, which sometimes isn't very fun, but I suppose you will adjust to it. Now, funny enough, there is multiplayer along with single player, so if you don't have internet, you can still play the game. So, coming in at number 3, I believe, is Far Cry Primal, if that is how you pronounce that. So it's an open world game bringing together like these massive ass motherfucking beasts, like fucking these creepy ass freaking thingamabobs, and man, they like make me shit my pants sometimes. But it's pretty much set in the Stone Age time, so you gotta survive the dangers, and it's an adventure game. It is just a single player game, so don't be thinking you're just gonna play with your mates unless you like somehow hack it, which I don't see many people doing, but yeah, it's still possible. It's a survival action, FPS, all that jazz stuff. You craft things, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. And yeah, so let's go on to number 2. Coming out at number 3 is The Witness. So this is pretty much a 3D puzzle video game, and it was developed by this company, which I'm not going to pronounce because I suck at pronouncing things. It will just like be an annotation. So The Witness was released for the Microsoft, so like for the PC on the 4th. No, actually, there's 2 dates which I'm going to go in here. I know I didn't say I talk about consoles, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So for PlayStation, you got an Xbox, I think Xbox, it released on the 4th of January. Oh no, January the 26th this year. And for the PC, it released, never mind that, it was released on the 26th of January. So if you're into like puzzle games and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna like it, especially because it's 3D. Usually some puzzle games like 2 dimensions, but you know, it's 3D. How sick. And coming in at number 1 is Street Fighter V. Now there are many series of this, but I'm talking about the newly released one, 2016. So if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much what the title says. It's a Street Fighter where you can choose like all these different characters, and you can like try to fuck up the other opponent by using like these special ass motherfucking moves. Now there is one where you got like the DC comics, and like you can get other characters, which is pretty good. Now The first ever one released in August the 30th, 1987, which is actually like pretty sick for the technology back then. Like, they had good technology, we just underestimated it. Now, I personally play this. You can get like an emulator for the phone, and I think games for it, but I love it, and it's actually a good game. I would recommend pretty much anyone that loves games to get this, because it's like such a good game. Who doesn't want a Street Fighter on their device or whatever they're using? Now, I'll try to get some clips of this game. I'll see how I do. They're just currently fixing my internet and all that stuff, because they're redoing my desk and everything. So, as usual guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more PC, because I'm going to do PC builds, a lot of them are real ones as well, so like $300-$400. Leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned, and peace.
All that I need, 5 years from that bottom slot. Haters talk, but I never stop. Call my shows, try to hold me back, but you can't keep me from the top. Yeah, I worked hard, yeah, I took chances. Half my hometown can't stand us. Did everything they said that I couldn't. Now I got people saying I'm next. Now I cut checks for the songs I drop. Finally getting love for the bars I got.